Half Moon Bay High School community. Welcome back to the new school year. I'm very excited and looking forward to having a positive, uplifting, constructive year so all our students are achieving their potential, learning who they are as individuals, and really maximizing their sense of self. So there's a few things I want to cover. First thing has to do with School Loop. School Loop is a very important service that we have. Our teachers post their assignments, post their grades, they communicate through it. If you do not already have a School Loop account, it's very important that you go ahead and select the Register Now option for Spanish or Chinese, Mandarin. You can go ahead and select. For parent registration, your student has to register. They'll be coached to do that. But if they're ninth graders coming from Cunha, they should be familiar with that. But for parent registration, if you have not done that, this is very simple steps that you need to do to get hooked into School Loop, that you get all the communication, get all the information you need to monitor your student, support your student, make sure they get to where they need to be academically. So your first name, your last name, you can choose the login, your email, phone number, student ID. That could be provided by your student, or if you do not know that, you can go ahead and call school. Then we have some other things. First letter of student's name, what's the first letter of the student's last name, and your password. And then go ahead and write Miss Tower, Deanna Tower. She's assistant principal of pupil services, and she'll go ahead and approve you, and then you'll have access going forward. It's essential that you have an account, that you're able to be informed and be able to communicate with teachers as well. The next thing I would like to cover relates to our free and reduced lunch program. So this is a very important program. It is part of registration. I know registration can be time consuming, a lot of details, a lot of boxes to check, a lot of reading to do to work your way through registration to make sure it's accurate. It's so very important we get accurate mobile phone numbers and accurate emails. That way when we send out communication, it is completely accurate. So if you remember, for those of you who did it already, you can go to the Cabrillo Unified School District site, and then you go to departments, you go to student services, enrollment and registration, and that takes you to this site. And then you'll see the campus portal, which just gives you information about your students. Once you sign into our system, log in, create an account, then you can monitor students' attendance with the parent portal. Then we have the online registration link. As part of the online registration, it directs you to go to this site, which is myschoolapps.com, and this is for the federal free and reduced lunch program. Please take a look at it and see if it applies to you, if it's something you would qualify for. It's so very important for our funding for the school that we make sure that we are showing the federal government how many of our families are in need. And I know based on our data that we know a significant portion of our community, somewhere around 45%, do qualify as socially economically disadvantaged. So please, in light of our economic uncertainty with inflation and other indicators which can make some families at ease, we want to make sure that nobody has food insecurity. So please go ahead, go to this website. You will see here, find your school district, you put in the zip code 94019, and then that will automatically default you to Cabrillo Unified School District, and then you follow the process from there, okay? And then you begin the application process, and it'll follow you with questions, and it's pretty straightforward. It should not take too long, about 15 to 30 minutes. I highly recommend it. It really helps our school site, our district as a whole, if we can have as many people who that applies to, that service can provide for our students and their families, that they have access to it. All right, hope you have a wonderful day. You take care of yourselves. Please reach out to our office if you have any questions.